All right, we are live. Let's wait for everybody to join in before we actually begin the AMA. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Welcome to our Metabloqs AMA event. Hope you enjoy this one. As you always do, we always have great projects in our hands, and once again, we have Metabloqs this time. A real potential bearing metaverse application. It is a huge project. I have checked it out and enjoyed it so much, so hopefully we will answer all of you guys' questions in the stream. Welcome everybody. Once again, we have Mega Shersta here. Welcome, Miss Mega.
Hello, thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining. We are real happy to have you here. All right, guys. So if let's see how many people. Great, 1.8K already. Welcome everybody. Hi. Okay, so before we begin, Miss Mecca, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and about Metabloqs?
Sure. So I'm Mega. I'm the co-founder along with my other co-founder Mark, yeah, I'm the CEO of Metabloqs, and we're based in Switzerland. And something about Metabloqs is that Metabloqs is the first Swiss metaverse, which is powered by XDC network. And Metabloqs in the metaverse space has positioned itself very uniquely, I must say. So on one hand, it harnesses the security and scalability that comes with the XDC blockchain on its bottom layer. So you are protected and secured with your land, digital assets, and also security in that terms, and also enabling users really control over their assets. On the other hand, unlike the current metaverses that we see in the market, which is based on a certain kind of fantasy land and a lot of gaming background coming from. Our approach is a bit different in terms of offering our users more familiar, realistic, high quality graphics and trustworthy experience so that people can relate because it's part of their city, can have utility in NFTs or any type of digital place that they are, and they can start using metaverse for creating values for them, for their businesses. And our goal or vision is to be the most trustworthy metaverse for finance, business, retail is a big use case, education, by being affordable, user-friendly, but also really easy to navigate and start their projects on.
I see. Thank you for the summary about it. It was great. I enjoyed it. I've checked it out myself as well, and I do find it real trustworthy. Your site, metabloqs.com, has a lot of information about the project, and I was able to check it out, and I must say it was worth the look. So guys, make sure to give it a try. The links will be shared in the chat shortly, along with some socials of the project, and I will also mention them in the upcoming minutes as well. But if you're ready, Miss Mecca, we can start with our questions now.
Sure.
All right. Once again, welcome everybody to the Metabloqs AMA. So our first question is, the horizon of the metaverse is broadening day by day. Newer projects keep foraying into the domain, and every one of them does marketing to be the first one or one-of-a-kind metaverse. But there are only slight variations and distinctivenesses. So how would you distinguish Metabloqs from the rest? What makes it stand out?
I think there are few very distinct things what we come up with that we promised when we started, launched our vision. And now with, the beta testers and also the launch, you will all be able to see it as well. The first and foremost thing is the high quality graphics. which I think you will also be able to see in a short while. But I think that's one of the biggest, qualities that we have not seen in the market as of now. Also, the second part is coming up with real use cases. So currently, there's a lot of digital marketing stunts, like companies are entering into the metaverse space, but there isn't really a use case of transactions happening. And this is the ultimate goal of that. We don't want to only earn out of land sales and that's it. Our team has been working throughout to get companies to get real use cases that people can actually build their projects there and bring in value to the users. And that's where it also sees. And another really special point of us is I think we are some of the most unique crypto projects which are very caring about the legal and compliant frameworks in place. My co-founder Mark is actually head legal, and he makes sure he's a blockchain lawyer. So one of the things that we realize for corporates to come in and the resistance of mass is, that it's not compliant. So we have very proper KYC AML in process, and that companies feel safe to explore this metaverse space as well. So I think these are some of the unique points about our project.
Yes, I agree as well. The trustworthiness brings in another aspect of quality, and your vision is also really broad. So hopefully, let's see. It has a huge potential, in my opinion. Thank you for your explanation. We can move on to the second question. It says, Metaverse requires high-end gears and high-speed internet to let users experience the immersiveness to the maximum. Metaverse accessibility and device compatibility is the primary question. Can Metabloqs be easily accessed on any device, or does it demand users to have special gear?
It's actually a very good question, and that brings the notion of what is a metaverse, right? Like there's a huge, confusion in terms of that only VR projects or AR projects are metaverses and so on. What we were really clear from the beginning about Metabloqs is we wanted to build something high quality yet very inclusive. And inclusive means that not everyone can afford VR glasses. And if a business is coming in as as a project along with us, it cannot afford to send their customers VR glasses, right?
Yes.
So that's why we made a point that when we launch, we are going to launch with, very accessible PC builds. So during the early beta phase, we launched with a bit high resolution. So the specs were a bit, not, I wouldn't say high, but it was like from 5th generation and above. But now our team has actually optimized to a certain level that, any Windows or Mac PC with a minimum quality, because we tested out with a lot of people with low interconnections in developing emerging markets, not just Switzerland, and also like normal business PC, and they are able to easily access it. So we are quite confident with the PC builds. And so the current launch would be in December ends, and with Christmas coming along. And we are releasing the PC builds, so Mac and Windows. But eventually, in the early first quarter of the year, we are also making it WebGL. So that's it's a huge access as well.
I see. Great. So hopefully we'll hear some good news soon during the New Year and Christmas. Hopefully.
Definitely. I would love to invite all of you to, come and check it out. So you can just log into metabloqs.com and start trying the beta testing and come to our events. We have like really good welcome, like the whole week filled with fun events and airdrops and so on. So I think your community can also be a part of it.
Hopefully, yes. And where can our viewers get notified of these events?
So our socials will have it, and also Discord channel is the great. So if you can follow our Discord channel, all our communications are heavily the most first news comes in our Discord channel, and and definitely Twitter. and other social media as well.
Yes. So, guys, on metabloqs.com, at the bottom you can see socials. Go ahead. The links will also be shared in the chat, but you can go ahead and check it out. And if you have any questions or if you want to see what events are going on, etc., you can directly go ahead and check it out. I have, and I liked what I see, so I'm definitely sure that you guys will as well. Give it a try and let me know. Thank you in advance. So we can now switch to the third question. It says, various domains from retail, real estate, gaming, education, and e-commerce have found their way into the metaverse, like into metaverse. They are keenly exploring ways to create an experience economy in the virtual world. What is your take on this?
Yeah, I mean, we're quite pleasantly surprised, especially, in the banking sector, in the luxury retail, that people are really, companies are really exploring it. I would say they're still in a very primitive stage because metaverse, the concept already is not so matured in terms of bringing it, a very definite use cases. But definitely we see a lot of advancements in, and also the acceptability of, let's say, the innovation groups of big corporates as well as startups, exploring, how they can, let's say, add value to their consumers or add value to their business and so on. So I think it's going to the right direction. However, I think in order to come with mass adoptability, we still need a lot of successful use cases. And that's what we're trying to also build on Metabloqs by partnering up with different industries. We have some banks, we have retailers coming in, some global retailers that are coming in with very innovative, some with Web3 projects, but some also not limited to only blockchain spaces. So I think it's going in the right direction, but we hope that, these are, with their successes, the others will also follow.
Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, thank you for your explanation. Let's move on to our next question. Accessibility to a multiverse, in other words, the future of navigating metaverse avatars and NFTs across multiple metaverses, is becoming the user's most preferred option. Does Metabloqs support interoperability? If not, do you plan to integrate this feature in the future?
That's a great question. And it's also the philosophy for at least our founders. Is that we also share the same vision that in the later future there isn't going to be like a single metaverse, but would be maybe like segments of metaverses and a lot of different users hopping from one metaverse to another. Keeping that in mind, we have been very open for interoperability. The first instance would be we have integrated Ready Player Me as one of our, as our avatar solution, which already gives that users can choose their avatar and just come to our metaverse as their same identity of Ready Player Me. But on the other hand, we are also exploring interoperable NFTs with some of the startups that are looking into it. And we are quite open in terms of, if someone wants to collaborate with us. And we are really open in terms of, I think one thing crypto projects or crypto community has really, that I really get motivated is that competition is less attractive than collaboration. And that's why I think, we are really open in terms of collaboration and actually, maybe benefiting out of both the communities.
Yes, I agree as well about that. I believe that collaboration is more important than competition in this matter. And to our viewers, if there are any of you potential collaborators in you, go ahead and just contact Metabloqs. I'm sure
Please
they would
reach out to
appreciate it.
me. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to our fifth question or sixth. I forgot count, but next question. It has been a tough year for the entire crypto market. The metaverse ecosystem does not have strong bullish signals as well. how do you plan to embrace the gloomy market? What's on your roadmap for 2023?
Sure. I agree. The current scenario, with the markets and also the recent happenings, it's not such a great, environment for crypto projects. And us being also one of the crypto projects, let's say, is some things such as maybe the public launch or the token sale. These are some of the things that got that we really had to think of. However, saying that, I don't think that this has affected the metaverse space a lot in terms of when we compare it with other crypto projects that are solely based. Because what we have done, people have utilities apart from tokens or blockchain. It's a 3D space, and companies have realized the power of 3D and the engagement of a community, and they are very well investing in projects, very ready to explore now. Especially some of them say that now is the time when the market is down to actually experiment, because the prices are low, and that's the great opportunity for us to sort of explore in this market, and then they can only come out stronger. So I think for the metaverse community, we still have good news, and we do have small to even big communities and projects being interested and trying to partner up with us, coming up with use cases. But yeah, definitely, Web3 being also one of the use cases for it, it has been affected a bit. Along line, I think we have a series of deliverables and roadmap piled up for especially Q1. We have So the first important thing is the public launch, which is going to be during the Christmas week. We will be launching publicly our platform, opening doors to all the users, our own community of 300,000 users, our ecosystem, XTC ecosystem, but also not limited to just that, but anyone who's interested can actually come in, explore, enjoy the Christmas events with us, and get free NFTs and so on. On the other side, immediately following that, in Q1, we have our token sale for seed round and private round open. We are very hopeful well, and got already quite some good response as well. So we are very hopeful. We have some of the modules that are really centric to improving engagement in our platform, which is the events module. So it's like, you can set up your own events, invite people for business meetings, conferences, but also fashion shows. We have fashion ramps. We have, event trade show places. So there are a lot of venues that are coming in that makes doing events in the 3D space much more easy. And also a business module very, very centric to retail, because we have realized that luxury and retail is one of the great potentials that are wanting to invest in the metaverse space. And that's why we have come up with a very specialized tool, which we call the retail or e-commerce tool. You could also check out the video in our YouTube channel of what's coming in the shopping district in Paris. And that makes it much easier for not just big money projects, but also small projects who want to experiment, to just buy land, experiment with a specialized tool where you could, easily plug and play with some of the digital assets that are already there, customize it, and make your own space. You could, sort of bring in your 3D models. So if you are an NFT project, you can bring in your 3D NFT model. If you are an e-commerce, like a clothing store or a mobile company and so on, you can easily bring the 3D assets, and it's very interactive as well.
Great.
And
So
of
like
course,
even if you are not that experienced in like general economics and trading and like entrepreneurship, you could still potentially go and easily set up a shop basically in the metaverse. That's real good news to hear. Because like I believe many people would like to experiment like this, like what is it like to be in the metaverse, what is it like to have a land there. So this gives them a great opportunity, and I appreciate that. That's great.
Thank you. Yeah. We just want to empower, not just big corporates, but also someone who is not either they don't have the capital to do it, or they don't want to invest a lot of money because, 3D developers, they are expensive. So that's why we tried to come up with a very user-friendly, tool for them.
I see. Great. And you said you already had like 300,000 users, and that's a huge amount, and more is on their way. I am certain of it. But I'm curious about one thing, one small question. What about ambassadors and other programs about it? Can our viewers somehow apply to help out or be employed even in your system?
Sure. So there's already a mechanism in place called the referrals. And with that, you could actually build your network and invite in users. You'll also be rewarded, so you can collect points, which can then be rewarded. So yeah, I would just like to highlight that we always wanted this project to be a very community-driven project, and that's why we have invested a lot in terms of empowering community as well. So if you can see, in our tokenomics, you will find the white paper in our website. It's 35% is community pool, incentive pool, and yeah, the ambassadors can actually bring in their community and actually, on one hand, collect points, and the people who will also be brought will also collect points. But on the other hand, we are definitely in search of ambassadors. We learn from our XTC network community as well for our ecosystem that that's how they develop their community. And yeah, we are really up for ambassadors. And if any one of you are interested, we can definitely set up a channel on Discord. And yeah, it would be great to have ambassadors as well.
Great. Guys, you've heard it here. Make sure to get directed to metabloqs.com and uh, about actually applying to this. What is the best course to do that? Is it Discord, or is it like form on your metabloqs.com website, or just an email address?
Mhm. So, in terms of just registering yourself as you're interested for the project, to just in the public launch and be part of the community, you
Mm-hmm.
could go and join our website. There's a little form you can do it. But for ambassador programs, and so I think Discord is the best channel.
Mm-hmm.
We have our channel managers, community managers, who will then scan, but you could also write to me directly. It's mega.shrestha@metabloqs.com. We could just share it as well
Great.
with you. And yeah, we are searching for community leaders. If you are experienced or you have the interest to build something with us, partner with us, or be ambassadors, you are much more welcome.
Great. So, guys, there are many methods you can use to actually get in contact. Metabloqs is almost every single social is just straight up Metabloqs, and that's what I love about these projects. Uh, like Instagram, it's just meta.blocks, but other than that, you can just search Metabloqs just like that and find it wherever, or you can just go to metabloqs.com, and at the bottom, you will be able to reach their socials. So go ahead and check it out, and if you're interested to being an ambassador, you can also apply for that as well, but definitely make sure to check it out, and thank you in advance. So let's move on to our sixth question now. The beta version of Metabloqs was open to 5,000 users who explored and tried out the unique features of Meta Paris. Betting that you and your team are working on upgrading the metaverse, when have you planned to launch the metaverse publicly to every user?
So yeah, as already mentioned before, it's in the week of Christmas, so we will be launching soon. So be sure to subscribe to our Discord channel, join our Discord channel, and also on Telegram and on Twitter, because we will be then announcing it there, and you could also subscribe to our newsletter, and then you will be automatically included in all of our newsletters, which has you will be informed about what's happening. So yeah, the date is definitely in the week of Christmas. So
I
we
see.
will have like not a launch date, but a launch week of celebration.
Great. Thank you for answering. And guys, if you want to see more content beforehand, although it isn't present, I couldn't just see it in the website. You can go ahead and search Metabloqs on YouTube as well. They have a YouTube channel, and you can see more there. They have some amazing videos. Go ahead, give it a look. But most importantly, make sure that you are actually joining the metabloqs.com, because that's where almost every single feature of this project is. So make sure to check it out. And thank you in advance. Let's move on to our seventh question. Metabloqs seems to have a mission to build a unique virtual economy by collaborating with diverse sectors in the metaverse. Your native token, BLOQS, powers up the economy. Can we expect the token sale/ICO to begin by the first quarter of 2023?
Yeah, so for the first quarter, we have planned for the seed round and the private round. Definitely, we have planned the public sale or the ICO for later in the quarter. It heavily depends on how the market is going to work as well. I think all crypto projects are also looking out for that, but definitely there is a plan to go public soon on that as well.
Thank you for the explanation. Guys, you've heard it, and it couldn't be simpler than that. It is very soon coming, so stay tuned and get ready for it. And let's move on to our, I believe, final question. If we don't have any questions from live viewers right now, we'll see about that one. But then we can maybe actually let the users experience it. So we'll switch to that in a second after this question. Let's begin. Metabloqs aims to hold virtual replicas of the world's iconic cities. You've stated with your Meta Paris as the project's first metaverse city. As per your timeline, when are the land sales going to begin?
Yeah, so we are actually, the platform is ready, the KYC AML process is on check, and we will be doing it early quarter of 2021. So it's like first quarter, very early, maybe end of January or February, we will be definitely doing it.
I see. Great. Thank you for the information. And guys, if you are ready, before we continue, I just want to tell everyone the links are being shared in the chat. Make sure that you click it and get directed to Metabloqs official socials. Go ahead, do it right now, and thank you for all the support. We are currently at 8.3k views, which is amazing. We have here
That's
Miss
great.
Megha from Metabloqs, the CEO of Metabloqs. So welcome once again, Miss Megha, and
Thank you so
let's
much.
switch, if you're ready, to actually the metaverse and let users experience it for themselves. Just a second here. All right, guys, we are now going to, together with you guys, experience this metaverse, and Miss Megha will let us know about the things that we can do, and we'll try to do it together with you guys. So welcome everybody. All right, so far you can see it on the screen. We had our character, and now we're at the main menu. There is Meta Paris, Meta Games, Meta Lands, Meta Events, and much more to come in the future. So let's get in and dive right into Meta Paris, shall we? All right. So we are, the avatar is currently loading. You can see everything on the screen, guys. It looks amazing. And I just want to mention here, now we're in it, one of the things that I love about metaverses like this is the actual accuracy of building structures, and also like every other model, like environments. So I've really liked it in this one. I couldn't be happier with the like proportions. It's like some kind of fixation for me. I couldn't say it any other way. So Miss Mega, can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. The chat can also hear you. So guys, this is the early version of the Metabloqs metaverse. You can see everything here. This is Meta Paris, the first, I believe, city in metaverse is
Yeah.
Metabloqs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, guys. So let's go ahead and have some fun here and explore. Look at you can like see the diversity of the, like, how do you say it, the area that the city covers. But maybe this will be extended. I'm not sure, but it looks quite big already. You can run, jump, for now fly. I'm not sure if that is going to be staying around or not, but let's see. And you can, the most importantly, as you can see on the screen right now, we have amazing modeled cars. So if you guys are interested in this great drive, I've enjoyed it very much beforehand, but let's do it again. Let's enjoy. So you can just get in like this and drive around with it. So that's something amazing. And the actual the, how do you say it, physics logics of the like driving is pretty satisfactory as well. So they did a pretty amazing job there. So let's go ahead and explore Meta Paris a little bit more. If you haven't yet, guys, make sure to get directed into the metabloqs.com website. You can see the links being shared in the chat right now. I appreciate it in advance. So let's check the buildings out, and we saw the Eiffel Tower there as well. Great scene, and the stadium, I believe, on the side. Some great statues as well, and I believe these are accurate, or very similar, to the very least, to the actual site, because I have
Yes.
seen of course, as everybody did, or some of you guys maybe actually visited Paris, but I have, as far as I know, this is pretty accurate, and I believe it will be even more detailed, and once the area gets to be filled in with entrepreneurs and buyers, it would be, I believe, amazing to see this diversity. I like it very much. And let's jump right out of the car and check it out a bit. You can also accelerate with shift. And guys, as you can see on the bottom, there's chatting, voice communication, gestures as well, and you can edit your profile, look at your profile, and you can see how smooth on the top left, like even my FPS when Miss Mega mentioned that we wanted inclusiveness on the, you know, processing capabilities of all users. So every single Mac and Windows user will be able to run this game this smoothly. You can see it on the top left. I'm getting like 90 FPS, 80 FPS constantly. And uh, so you can see how easy and accessible it is. Hopefully it draws your attention, and let's see. Let's explore just a little bit more together with you guys. Hopefully you are enjoying it so far. There are already like characters in place. You will be able to like this these people walking here, for example, they will be actual humans in the future. So they will be walking around. You will be able to chat with them, talk with them, and go in their shops if they have any. So that's like an amazing opportunity. I really love the idea of metaverse, and Metabloqs really nailed it on this one. I'm enjoying it very much. So yeah, this is the basic gist of it. So let's just switch back to our AMA scene once again to hopefully set up one more thing about the game. But before that, I'm just going to switch the scene back. Just take a couple of your guys a second, and Miss Megha, if you have anything to add for now, you may before we switch again to the game scene, like the metaverse scene.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, I would definitely like to take this opportunity again to welcome all of you when we launch. Definitely on the 22nd, 23rd of December. Do be there. We have some cool performances. We have treasure hunt for, airdrops, and we have some very engaging, qualitative sessions as well, where you can learn with, about various NFTs, metaverses, use cases, and so on. So yeah, I would really look forward to seeing you. And for those who are interested in sort of early investments, I think it's a great opportunity to already inform us for the seed round. Yeah, and we could circulate also, the details about it. And yeah, also the land sale is coming up. We have a very interesting NFT that we will be airdropping, but also you will be then able to purchase it as well. So yeah, the further details about those NFTs and land sale will all be there on the Discord channel and on our socials. So yeah, do go and follow us and be updated. And I look forward to welcoming all of you.
Thank you so much for the additional information. So now, guys, let's check out once again. I will just welcome you all here. We already have our character, and it looks quite a lot. Actually, you could see it right there, and I will show it once again. But the customization of characters in this metaverse is like already astonishing. I really liked it, and they have a feature as well where you just simply upload your desired photo, and it creates Metabloqs creates like a automatic avatar for you. And if you don't like it exactly, you can actually tweak it and change little things as well. So that's one thing that I love about this. It's already integrated, and once it is completely live and around Christmas, when hopefully you guys join as well, you will be able to test it out and get an avatar that looks almost exactly like yourself. So definitely I'm excited about that one. Let's Miss Mega, which site would you like us to would you recommend us to explore next? Meta games, meta
Well,
events.
Maybe because it's football fever going on.
Yes, exactly.
Um, yeah, maybe if you could fly to to the stadium right now, we will be for in the quarter first. We will also be integrating the football game there.
I see.
But as of now, maybe if you could fly there and just explore the stadium as well.
So there was another stadium in Meta Paris, but Meta Games does not give me the option to explore right now. I thought it was open, but there is one on Meta Paris as well. So let's just jump right back in Meta Paris and explore that, because that is also an option for this kit. So let's dive right in. So our character is again loading in, and it's so fast, guys. You can see it like it's been like 4 seconds maximum, and it's already gets yourself in the game, like metaverse. It's so amazing. Definitely want to congratulate you all on that one. All
Thank
right,
you. My
guys.
team will be very excited to hear your review.
Yes, honest review. I actually pretty enjoy, very much enjoy this. You guys can look at the character accuracy, right? I am zooming in right now, and the sun is hitting at the right spot. Just just look at that, and you can right click to actually zoom in, but that doesn't work on zooming into your face. It's actually for zooming in to things that are afar, because why would you zoom in on your face just to look at yourself? But still, if you guys are into that, I am not judging. You can look at yourself in this game. It's great. The accuracy, the hairstyle, everything. Just it's so amazing. I love it. So let's fly around to the buildings now, guys, together with you guys. This is Metabloqs, soon to be coming out fully, and I'm very excited about that. Around Christmas, it's right around the corner here. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and I would like to see you guys there and actually meet as well. Maybe we'll see about that, but let's get right into the stadium now. You can hear the music playing, and check it out. So this here will, like, the when the supports map is fully functional, it will be open to you guys' use as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. I'm very excited for it. So just check out the stadium's details as well, guys. Look at this. I very much enjoy it. Yeah, it feels like I am in a football game. So that's actually what metaverse basically is. It makes you feel like you are there. We just we were just flying around Paris just now, and right now we're in a stadium, and it's so it's so amazing to actually be able to get to places in a mere seconds without effort of the actually going to Paris. That's like something not many of us can do, but with Metabloqs, you can, even if it's just for fun, you can just meet with your friends in Paris, because why not? It is possible, so why wouldn't you do it? It's that's what I love. There's like cafes around. You can actually live inside of Metabloqs. Like, whatever you're gonna do, you can and you will be able to do it, even in a better way, like that benefits you in the long run. It's possible with Metabloqs. So that's what I really enjoy about these type of metaverses, and Metabloqs really nails it down. I really enjoy it. So there are like blimps flying, not blimps, but hot air balloons flying as well around. Hopefully you'll be able to ride them as well one day. I'm not sure about that, but um, we'll see. Many possibilities are like present because the processing power it requires, it's so mm, like simple and accessible. You can see every single thing. I haven't had one FPS drop, which is and usually in games or metaverses these type of open world things, even doing a slight process limiting thing action will drop your FPS to the ground, like you would have 20-30 FPS. But this one, not only the details are staying intact when I move, you can see it, like I'm doing everything I can to get the FPS down. I'm flying around and I'm looking at different areas of the game at once, like hovering it quickly, and the FPS still holds up. So I believe any of you guys in chat will be able to run this pretty smoothly on your devices, whatever you guys are using. So make sure to check it out. The links are still being shared in the chat. Go ahead and give metabloqs.com a visit. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. All right, let's see. What else can we do here? We'll fly to the to the back of the Eiffel Tower. There are many more buildings that way, and I see like a huge statue there as well, so I am curious about that. And you can see the actual canal next to the Eiffel Tower as well. It is astonishing. It just makes me look at it in awe, you know. This is something different. Like it, I like it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. It's right around the corner. I would love to see you guys here around Christmas time, having some quality time with your friends and even family if you are distanced. Why not? Because it is an amazing and accurate way to meet. You can look at my face here. It's just me. All right. So we've checked it out. Let's... Ooh, there are different cars here as well. Amazing. Wow. Miss Mega, I really want to congratulate the team on the car aspects as well. It's quite a view and quite the fun to have. Hopefully our users will be able to actually enjoy it like I'm doing right now as well. Yeah. Alright, so we've seen pretty much all of Meta Paris right now, and we can hopefully switch back now. Just a second here. All right, great metaverse engineering, Miss Mega. I really enjoyed it. Guys, definitely check out Metabloqs. You can find the links being shared right now in the chat. The main website, metabloqs.com, is being shared, but you can find their Instagram, their Facebook, Twitter, Discord, even Reddit, and YouTube as well. Make sure to get directed and enjoy it fully, because like every single thing is accessible. You can join right now. The site is open to access. Make sure to check it out. And let's see here. Just a second. Can I add this? All right. So there are map present that coming soon landscapes of the... It says in your site that it's going to be in Paris, but does this mean you are going to expand the map, or does it mean that you are going to add like streets in it and like the infrastructure?
Yeah, so our plan as a project is that we are not going to build on our own, the entire Paris, but only some very specific public areas where you could have, something like the Eiffel Tower Park. But also we have some of the other projects that are coming in, some other locations as well that are quite popular. With this, we want to secure sort of like the experience of being in Paris as a city.
Hmm.
But we would love that then people buy land and populate the metaverse with their projects and their ideas, because that's what a metaverse would be, right? Like that
Exactly.
we don't want to build everything, but we will help them build. Or it's a platform so that they themselves can build their homes, their dream projects, their businesses. Museums are coming in and so on. So as vibrant as the city of Paris is, we would like communities, the fashion, meta fashion communities coming in with their stores, or different retail stores or museums, NFT museums, projects coming into place. So if you guys have any special projects that you think would fit it perfectly in Meta Paris, you guys are quite welcome for collaboration. And I really look forward to populating the city together. And then we move on to other cities. And yeah, right now there are some features that are not enabled yet in the
Hmm.
version that you have, because we are setting
Of
it up,
course.
preparing it for the launch. And yeah, we will slowly, day by day, be launching different features as well.
Yes, it is very exciting to see, and it's already pretty fun to explore around. I'm sure our viewers also enjoyed it as well. If it looks intriguing, guys, make sure definitely to check it out when it's fully accessible to you guys as well. This was only like a beforehand's presentation for you guys, and I want to like ask one of our viewers asked in the chat while
Mhm.
you were explaining your question, what is the order of the cities that you're going to include? Like, is it going to be one by one, or I believe that's what they asked, but or I
Mhm.
understood that, or is it going to be like multiple cities just out there to access?
Yeah, so currently we have almost built Paris, but there are still some public spaces in our pipeline. But simultaneously, we are already talking about different cities with investors wanting to collaborate with us, even for a different city. So it's like we have some cities in Asia, but also in Europe that's piles up. Already Switzerland, some cities in Switzerland we are exploring with the investors as well. So yeah, if someone would like to partner up, we are also quite open. So what we do is partner up on a revenue sharing basis, and we build it together along. So Paris is like the model city to showcase the quality, the interaction, the user interactability, and so on. But then there are upcoming cities. We will introduce it one to one. So right now it's Paris, and we have learned a lot about the graphic quality
Mm-hmm.
already. Algorithms generating the landmarks, and also the land parcels and so on. So yeah, it's going to be then easier for us to introduce new other cities as well.
I see. Okay, so it's gonna, yeah, it will make it easier for you guys. I see. So
Mhm.
you heard it, guys. I've seen another comment there about are you going to include different countries? And of course, different cities and countries will be on their way, I believe, Miss Mega.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
guys. So, how difficult or easy was it to build your work team? Someone asked in chat.
Well, yeah, I mean, we would say it was both. In terms of finding the core team, because we were already working in another project that was 3D events and course, it was easy to find for strategy and so on. We also could attract very good advisors as well, who holds our hands to take us to the right way, and including the philosophies, the strategies, and so on. In terms of development team as well, we had to do a lot of experiments in the earlier phase, but then then we could build like a very good team. We are very happy with the current team, because I think they have done a fantastic job, and we have been effortly working since the past year, and we could reproduce this. So yeah, it was difficult, but not, so we have a strong team now. So yeah.
I see. Um, Thank you for the explanation to that viewer question, and we have another one. One of our users are wondering if the metaverse will be accessible on consoles like PS5, for example.
Well, it's a good idea right now, not in the pipeline, but it's definitely a good idea. And yeah, let's see. For now, our pipeline is first the WebGL, then making it VR compatible. Then we move to, maybe exploring the consoles or the mobile devices. What would be the best next option as well?
I see. Thank you for answering. I believe this is it for the questions, guys. If you have any more questions to Miss Mega about about the metaverse, Metabloqs, you can ask it away right now in the chat. We are looking at your comments. All right, let's wait for them to get it. And in the meantime, make sure that you are checking out metabloqs.com and joining their socials as well. Thank you in advance. Somebody asked, what is your coin's name? Can you remind us?
It's called Blocks.
Blocks.
So yeah.
All right. Is it available for any country? Yes, I believe so. And MacBook as well, someone asked. It has.
Yeah, so our PC build is also, we are also taking out a version for Mac. In terms of country restrictions for the tokens, definitely there are some countries that the governments are not allowing them to indulge in it, and so in order to purchase blocks, and so you will have to go through a KYC process, and definitely those blocked countries who are not legal in terms of their tokens, operations, we have this requirement as well.
I see. Thank you for your answer. And one more question. One of our users said, is the token listed on any exchange systems?
Not yet, but we have a very good listing team who's looking into it. So along with the public launch strategy, we are also talking in with a lot of different tiers of exchanges, and we'll definitely come up with a strategy by quarter first, and you'll definitely hear from us.
Okay. Thank you for answering every single one of our questions with great detail. I have enjoyed it personally a lot. If you have anything to add, we can hear it right now. Or if not, I believe this is it for today. All right.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me in your show, and also to all of them who joined us. Thank you so much for being so generous and joining us and learning about Metabloqs. I hope to see you in our Discord channel, engaging and asking me questions, continuing this session and your curiosity in our Discord channel, where our community managers are very active and they directly contact me for any queries they don't know. So yeah, definitely join the Discord channel.
Definitely check it out, guys, and I'm certain that you guys will enjoy it. Once again, thank you, Miss Mega, for joining our AMA. Guys, this was the CEO of Metabloqs, Miss Mega. I have enjoyed it very much to have her as a guest here, and I'm sure that you guys have as well. The links are still being shared in the chat. Make sure to check out metabloqs.com to learn more about the project, and you can also personally join their socials, and the staff will help you out on information as well. So definitely check that out, and thank you once again, Miss Mega, to be here. I'm really hopeful for this project's future, and I hope you succeed. Already, like 300,000 users, it's a real solid number. So hopefully you will be able to triple, quadruple, even even more than that in a short
Thank
while.
you.
So best wishes for you, and thank you so much for the information you've provided, and we'll see you guys again very soon. Hopefully maybe in the future with once again with Metabloqs. Maybe we'll see about that. I would really want that and appreciate that. But thank you for now for joining, and we'll see you guys again soon. So take care, everybody. Thank you for joining.